Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OP Jellicent, and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown. So for those of you who may have missed yesterday's video featuring Choice Scarf Manaphy, you may remember me mentioning how I wanted to use Double Edge Mega Pinsir. Unfortunately, Double Edge is incompatible with Quick Attack, so I'm pulling up with Giga Impact Mega Pinsir today. Can pick up very surprising KOs against Pokemon like Landorus T and Tank Chomp. Can also do very big damage to Gliscor and Hippowdon, so catching those bulky grounds off guard should be very funny right here. The rest of the set is just standard return Earthquake and Quick Attack right here, very standard Mega Pinsir moveset. Despite the fact that Giga Impact is a thing, we can't really break through Celiscarm, so Specs Magnezone is the best partner for Mega Pinsir right here. Tornadus T is one of our two defoggers on the team and our only ground immunity before the Mega Pinsir Mega evolves, so very vital part of the team right here. Our switch into Tapu Lele is a bulky Heatran, which is our Stealth Rocker. We do have Taunt to help out against other bulky squads as well. Our secondary defogger is Tapu Fini, which can also go ahead and pressure Ash Greninja, can switch into anything that wants to do, which nothing else really does. And then finally, Choice Scarf Cortana, because the only other physical attacker on the team is Mega Pinsir, and this also provides speed control. So that will be the team. You can find it down below in the description if you do wish to try it out. Let's get started. Alright, I have a game right here. My opponent is very weak to my Tornadus and my Mega Pinsir. One thing I do want to do is trap the Scarm as soon as possible, however, it could be Shed Shell, so that's something I do have to keep in mind right here. They're very weak to Magma Storm spam as well. I do think they're going to lead off with their Toad or Chansey, and Tornadus doesn't really care about both right here. Cortana is my Bisharp check since it can take a +2 Sucker Punch. So let's go with Torn right here, and see what exactly they want to do. They do lead off with the Toad right away. This is fine, I can either Z right away, or I can just go for a knockoff. I could see Rocks going up. I'm just going to knock off first, in case they want to pivot out into something else. For example, into something like Scarm, that would be great. They go hard Bisharp, which is fine. I get to scout this thing's item. It was a Choice Scarf Bisharp. Okay, that's interesting. Not really something I was anticipating to see right there. Meaning, what I can do now is just go for the U-turn as they go out into their Tornadus T. Okay. Good bring in. I don't really have a safe pivot besides my Magnezone, so I'm going to bring it out here. And then I'm going to double into my... Well, actually, I can't really double just due to the fact that they're faster than me. They just U-turn out. I should have doubled, man. But had they gone for U-turn, that would have been lame. So now I go Tornadus on the rocks. And just defog these away now. I don't mind taking a Scald or Toxic, but these rocks are really annoying. There's the Toxic. Now I can safely click Hurricane without missing due to that evasion drop. Most of the time, obviously. That does so much damage, as what I can do now is just go for my Z. They go Bisharp, which I can give a Defiant boost if I want to. Fini is faster. Yeah, you know what, I'm fine giving it a Defiant boost, but no rocks for this game. They actually do got into their Torn, so I catch that thing, which is very cool. I think my best pivot is probably my Magnezone again. No, but that just gives the Toad rocks. I don't like that. Fini can come out too, but Fini looks really good late game. I think I'm just going to go out into my... I'll go Heatran here, as they do double to Toad. I'm going to go back to my Torn here. I can't risk my Tran. Tran is so good in this game. Just sucks that I wasn't able to get the Z off on this. Yeah, there's the rocks, so what I'm going to do now is just defog this turn on the Scald, and click Hurricane now. Yeah, this is a yikes. Thankfully, I do have double defog. Please hit Torn. Nice. That's really cool. I could go for a tie right here. Yeah, I think it's worth going for the tie now. I really don't mind risking my Torn right here, just because even if they get the U-turn out, I still get momentum into either Tran, Magnezone, or whatever. Oh, hitting this would actually be great. Tornadus is coming through right here. Even gets the confusion on top of that, so... Essentially what I'm going to do now is get in my... I think just Cart and Knockoff is okay. It's either that or Fini and just Moonblast this thing. That's probably my better bet right here, just Fini Moonblast, because it kind of catches everything. They're definitely not going to live, and this Torn is not going to appreciate this. Does get 2-hit KO'd right there. Couldn't really care about my Fini getting 2 weakened. I still have my Rocks Taunt Tran to help out late game. They double into the Chansey. Is this Rocks too? Tough. I'm going to Taunt it. As they go back to Torn, okay. I wish I had Nature's Madness. I might change that. TDS first game right here. They're playing their Scarm very safely. So that's a Z, but it doesn't do like as much as I thought it would, which is great. What I can do now is just go right here for a Moonblast again, as Chansey comes in. Always taunt it, never let it soft boil is the key. As the S-Toss, what I can do now is just get in my Heatran. On the next S-Toss, I think I Earth Power in case they go Seismitoad here, to try to live the Earth Power and get up their rocks alongside me. That sounds worth it, as they're just continuing to stay in. I'll taunt this too. Chansey's annoying. Yeah, no Thunder Wave, none of that. I'm just gonna get up my rocks now. And that's just Magma Storm here. They do give me this Pokemon. Really interesting decision. Yeah, I don't really get that one, but I'll taunt here again. And this thing's essentially out of the game, meaning... Like, while my core is kind of broken down, it's not the end of the world right here. I just get to bring in Pinsir and go right for a... I don't think it's worth Giga Impact yet. I'll just go for the return here. They do go out into Skarmory. Magnezone's a safe pivot. Yeah, Magnezone's safe. They go Chansey here, that's fine. My best click is Flash Cannon in case they try to get in the Toad, which I think they will. No, they just give that Pokemon to me, okay? That's perfectly fine. Tornadus can't really... Actually, what do you even bring in here? You could assume I'm locked in and go back to Skarm, I guess. The Toad dies from 19. Yeah, that's not a play. Reuniclus can't really take me on. I'm just going to Flash Cannon this too. Too much damage, this next one kills. Yep, and Specs Magnezone is going to do what it should have. Even Skarmory cannot take me on. They're going to go ahead and forfeit. I'll be right back. Alright, I have another game right here. My opponent is running a double water squad with a Ferrothorn. I think my best Pokemon in this game are my Mega Pinsir, my Heatran, my Magnezone, and my Torn. So definitely a very favorable matchup, but I think I want to be careful with the endgame right here. Kartana can secure it. Gotta play my Feeny very smart because I don't want to get swept by Greninja, right? I can handle Mawile with Magnezone plus Heatran, which is great. And I'm going to go ahead and lead right with my Tornadus on probably Scarflando, right? I want to find this out. They actually lead off with a Rotom Wash. I'm going to knock off Rotom Wash right away. I don't mind taking this hit. However, getting this thing weakened for Pinsir later is going to be great. So they go for the Volt Switch. An annoying move right there could have been Thunder Wave. However, like, people usually go for Volt Switch turn 1 considering I don't have a ground. Greninja comes in. Feeny is really here for this. I don't mind it taking a hit. Could help out against Como. They go right for Gunk Shot, unfortunately. Does a lot of damage, to say the least. Let's just go for Moonblast here, as they decide to Hydro Pump, going off my choke of switching out again. Wasn't really a play that I would ever make, and then they decide to risk it again right there. I guess it was their best play, but... like, now if they miss again, then they're in an even worse spot. I think they played the Greninja interestingly, but the miss definitely sucked right there. They finally decide to just take the kill, which is smart. They also revealed to me that they're not Scarf, which is great. I think my best bring-in is just my... It's either Kartana or Pinsir, one of the two. I'm gonna go Pinsir. And just quick attack this. Okay, so we get rid of that right there. That's amazing. Landorus T could come out. Rotom Wash decides to come in. My switch in is always, I think, my Magnezone here. I don't mind inviting in Lando, that's the thing. As they decide to Will-O-Wisp. Wasn't really going to risk that right there. And what I want to do now is just go right for the Flash Cannon as they decide to go Landorus T. This is going to take a lot of damage. Takes 87. I'll go Tornadus now on the U-turn. U-turn's fine. I still get to damage this Rotom with a U-turn since I know it's coming back in right here. So let's just go ahead and do that, I think. The other option would just be Zingot right now. Can I beat... I can still beat Como easily. Let's go for the Supersonic Sky Strike on the Volt Switch. Get it in range of Pinsir, and I want Pinsir to Double Edge something. Sorry, Giga Impact something, not Double Edge. So Lando could come back in. I'm assuming it's Scarf Lando, right? I can still beat that with Scarf Tana, which is why I wasn't too worried right here. I also do have a ground immunity intact, but I gotta play that ground immunity smart, since it is clearly my win condition at this point in the game. Mawile comes in, okay. Against a Mawile, I like the idea of going Magnezone and then Volt switching into my Heatran. They can't switch out, obviously. So let's just go for the Volt switch here, get in my Heatran, get my rocks going, I think, then taunt the Rotom, and I think I can go for an easy endgame with Pinsir from that position. This might not be the Giga Impact game either. It's coming out eventually. I'm eventually clicking that move. Thunderbolt might have OHKO'd that. But I get in here, they knock my lefties. Isn't really the biggest deal. I can just go right for an Earth Power, as they Sucker Punch for a good chip. Okay. The Comonium Z could get dropped here, but they decide to go Rotom. I'm gonna hope that I'm actually faster here as I am. That's great. I still have checks to things intact. Yes, I do. I'm gonna go ahead and probably go for the Sacred Sword endgame here. I just get damage on Como. That should be that. They actually just give me this Ferrothorn right now. Do I even take it though is the question. I think Kartana Sacred Sword is just a better play here. No, I have to go Magnezone and HB Fire it. No, that's not actually the play. I'm gonna go Kartana here and start spamming Sacred Sword. They could sack Lando. But I'll get to retain my attack, which is nice. Wiki Berry was knocked off. That should be in range of Sacred Sword from that position. It might come down to, like, I know it's Como Niamzi Como, right? That has to be the set. Meaning, I just gotta... Can I avoid losing to that? I definitely can. Quick Attack plus a Scarf Kartana hit should do the trick. They decide to give me damage on Ferrothorn. I hope you're not knockoff. Don't be knockoff. They're knockoff. Why? That's so bad. I think I win with my Pinsir, though, so I don't know why I'm so worried. Let's knock you out. Yeah, I think I just win with Pinsir from this position. Como comes in. I just Smart Strike. Get you in range of Quick Attack right here. Yeah, knock you out, and then Rotom Wash comes in. I could Giga Impact to knock you out. This could be a play. Giga Impact, and then Lando should not be able to solo my team. But my best play is going Magnezone. Because if Lando comes in, then it forces the rocks damage that I need. This shouldn't matter, I just click Flash Cannon. Because if you stay in, then you're in range of Quick Attack at that point. So they have to go off my choke here, which I'm not going to make. Rotom comes back in. I actually want you to 1v1 me. Kill me, please. Yes. I'm doing it. I don't care. There we go. I know it's 90% accurate, but we're killing that thing with Giga Impact and winning the game. They wouldn't have O-code me with anything, and I don't think I have to recharge if I miss, so I'll go ahead and take the win right there, and I'll be right back with another game. Alright, I have another game right here. This guy's team is a little bit similar to the guy who I just played's team. I can go ahead and win with Kartana and plus Mega Pinsir again right here. Regarding my lead matchup, Tornadus I think just makes sense once again. Same thing, they lead off with a Rotom Wash. Knockoff is my play. This guy might have Thunder Wave, but it wouldn't be the end of the world, is what I'm trying to emphasize against this sort of build right here. Tornadus' speed control is nice, but it really only helps out against Pokemon like their own Torn risking speed ties. So there's the Volt. I'm pretty sure that guy got the exact same roll last time too. Greninja comes in. I'll go Feeny here once again. Yeah, Feeny is here for this, and it's always the best play against this Pokemon. As this guy's Battle Bond, okay. So I get to click Moonblast, right? As Tangrowth comes in, allows me to get in my Torn. Never as Keytran on Earthquake. That's not a play. As they knock off, and now I just get to click a Z here. As the Rotom Wash comes in, this thing getting chipped down is great for my Pinsir. They Volt out here every time, which is unfortunate. I guess I'll use my Heatran on Pain Split. Yikes. That sucks. Well, I'll get up my rocks now. I don't mind this. I just want my rocks up to open the door for Pinsir. I'm glad I didn't go Feeny. Feeny getting that damage right there would have been really bad. Straight up kills. Wow. Calm down thing. Magnezone comes in here and just clicks a Volt Switch. It kills Rotom, from what I know. As they Volt themselves, but just like me, they don't have a ground type, so... Pinsir. Return. Kill. Fun. Yeah, that's what's happening right now. I just kill Rotom. I kill Tornadus if that comes in. Mawile can't really come in here. Rotom will get 2-hit KO'd. Okay. Well, we take those. I don't know if that was a roll or not, but Tornadus is here. Tornadus is actually annoying. We'll go Magnezone on a Hurricane. I just get momentum again. Like, I don't understand why you just gave me the Magnezone switch, because I just bring in Pinsir again now. Click return. I clicked Double Edge last game, but I want it to matter, so what am I double edging when it's going to matter? Mawile would be the Pokemon this time that it would matter against. Heatran does not come in. They can try to go Heatran and then go Torn. But I don't want them staying in. They go hard Torn and it dies. Okay. So I think... this is not a Giga Impact game, is it? I don't think it is, unless, yeah, I never click Giga Impact this game, unfortunately. I'm still trying to find that bulky ground, like I said, a Lando that comes in, something that can Giga Impact right here, Greninja comes in now. I'd never risk my Pinsir, like it's my best Pokemon. I'm gonna go Feeny on you. Heatran doubles in, but for what purpose? I don't stay in against you. I sack off my Magnezone, then get in Pinsir again, that's always my play. Rocks go up. Yikes. Okay, you want to miss a fire type move and not have Earth Power? That would be cool. They have Earth Power. Well, I messed up. Let's defog. And then Scald. That does so much. Can just Scald again. They gotta go out into one of these two. Mawile comes in. Mawile comes in. I'm gonna Scald it. I do get a burn, but I would have lived anyway and gotten my defog off, which is, I think, the more important thing. So that thing's essentially out of the game now. I'll just go Pinsir here, click Quick Attack. Yeah, Quick Attack is the click right here. Knock this out. Greninja's gonna come in. I sack off my Tornadus to get in my Kartana. I always click Leaf Blade as they double out. I'm gonna predict their double out again here. Interesting. Yeah, so I catch that thing, and then I'm gonna, if they let me Giga Impact this, that would be cool. Come here. Well, I guess you can have a knockoff. Okay, we're gonna go try to close this out at the Giga Impact again, but I don't think it's happening. Kill me, please. No, that killed. I wanted to Giga Impact you. That's gonna be the game. I'll be right back. Alright, I have another game right here. My opponent just has like a ton of scary designed Pokemon right here. Alolan Muck, Staraptor, and Marowak just look like they want to kill my entire team. They're staring at me. Let's go ahead and lead right with my, I mean, Magnezone looks okay, but it's like really not that great here. I was expecting Raptor lead, but I guess they opted for this. I pivot into Gliscor, so I'll just go for the Volt Switch here. I think they might go Venusaur or maybe Marowak. It is Lightning Rod, okay. Probably should have expected it. Wow, I don't have a Ghost Resist. Well, Feeny, you're coming in. On a Shadow Bone, okay. I can just Scald this for damage. Damage on this is great for... They let me keep it, okay. Sleep Powder could come out here. I'm gonna go Torn. I don't think they're Sleep Powdering. That's a Giga Drain. I just got a knockoff now. You go Rotom. You don't stay in on this. I was wrong. I was very wrong. Why would you stay in there? And you Leech Seed. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get in my Heatran now. You don't have Earthquake from what I've seen. These rocks are going up and staying up. Yeah, I mean, they can put this to sleep now since I just woke up. I just go Torn here. Knock this thing off. Will-O-Wisp happens. Defog happens. I'm gonna Flash Cannon this time. Yeah, that Marowak is taking a hit. And I'm not predicting against this guy anymore because of that Venusaur play. It's not worth it. Feeny is my expendable Mon. And I think they're gonna lose to Pinsir. But before I try to do that, let's claim my Mon now with this thing. Going for Supersonic Sky Strike here. I think they'll leave it in. I don't think they're going to go Rotom. This guy really doesn't value that Venusaur when it walls my Kartana and my Magnezone. That's why it was so confusing, right? So rocks need to go up and then, yeah, Mega Pinsir endgame. Alolan Muck is here. I'll just knock off Alolan Muck. Alolan Muck loses its Assault Vest. I can live up Pursuit, I think. Yeah, so let's go for U-turn. Into Heatran. On the Pursuit, but I am able to live that like I suspected. To tempt rocks here, maybe. cool. That would be nice if I could wake up. I don't think I've burnt a sleep turn, have I? Yeah, I definitely didn't. Let's go Torn before their rocks go up, and then just defog them. Just Earthquake, okay. Hurricane is my play here. Weaken this. That does a good amount, wow. They protect. This is a really whack team. Okay, yeah. They're spamming sub protect here. I don't like you. There we go. There's some nice stuff. They protect there. I feel like they'll go Rotom, but damage on Rotom's gonna put it in range of Pinsir anyway. Yeah, that's Pinsir range, and I still get to keep this thing, which is nice. They're gonna Volt out here, I guess. U-turn shouldn't kill. Hurricane should kill. You know what? Okay, Staraptor comes in. I just want to find out if you're Scarf. That's what I want here. So let's just Hurricane you. You're Scarf. Okay, good to know. Kartana hasn't done a check to you then. And I need to get up my rocks, like, soon. This dies to return. I burnt that sleep turn earlier that I needed to. Are you serious? You're max Fizz Def? Giga Impact was not the play there. This isn't the Pokemon that's going to win, so... yeah. Okay, that goes down. Get up rocks and then press your Staraptor. This is my endgame right here. Let's go Heatran on the Brave Bird. I've already burnt a sleep turn. Maybe I can wake up. It's not happening, but this thing can't really do much to me anyway. I got max sleep turns, didn't I? There we go. Finally, the rocks are up on turn 32. Took me a little while there. Do you have Shadow Sneak? I don't think you do. Actually, yeah, you should, because you're Assault Vest, right? It would make sense that you have that. I go Pinsir here in return. Knock out Alolan Muck. And then I just win with a knockoff. So this wasn't like a very interesting game. I didn't play well. I definitely know I didn't play well. I relied on some luck that involved hitting Hurricanes and waking up to win this game, but I also assumed that my opponent would, preserve the Pokemon that does so well against my team, and that was a mistake, clearly. I quick attack you to get you in range of knockoff, and that's that. Have a knockoff, and that will be GG, so I'll be right back with another one. Alright, I have another game right here. I am done not clicking Giga Impact. I know how good Mega Pinsir is in this game, but I know this Garchomp's leading for a fact, and this thing's getting O-code by my move right now. Come here. I'm trading, and I'm gonna go for a game with my Heatran core. Goodbye, and I don't care. I know for a fact this was a bad play, because I lose my Mon to Magnezone now, but I just prevented rocks, which is huge. And I think late games with Torn is very possible right now as well. They're gonna... Are you sub? I don't think sub will help you out due to my quick attack, but... In fact, you shouldn't click sub. If you click sub, actually, I'm switching out, aren't I? Yeah, lock me out. I go Kartana here and knock off. I'm actually gonna double Tetran on the Magnezone. Can't risk that thing. Because now I just get up my rocks, and when Feeny comes out, I can attempt a taunt on it. And then click them again. Nature's Madness, Scald, what am I seeing right here? Medicham is what I'm seeing, okay. I need Heatran. I also do need Magnezone, so I guess Feeny is my Pokemon to give away. And that's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, that really sucks. I was actually hoping to see how this would play out when they have Psycho Cut. It's kind of weird. You'd think Zen would be normal, but I guess, can't they both miss still? Doesn't Psycho Cut not have 100 accuracy? No, it does, okay, but it's a lot weaker. Is Zen 80 or 90? Zen Headbutt. Zen is 90, okay, but it's 80 base power. We'll just Moonblast you. I can still beat that clown. Magnezone comes in. Yeah, I'll just Scald this. Because I can break the sub easily with Scald. Feeny's annoying. I think I win with Torn. Okay, so I bring this in here. Just, could Spexivolt switch kill them by chance? Definitely doesn't, but I'm not gonna calc it and not find out. I'm not gonna not calc it and not find out, sorry. Magnezone. Why does that actually do so much? Oh, but it's only 2 times resistant, isn't it? For some reason, I thought in my head it was 4 times. Okay, so I get rid of you. Bring in Tornadus. Yeah, and I just win with Tornadus, I think. Yeah, they can't win. Kartana dies. And then neither of these two will help them out here. In fact, I just knock Blacephalon. Never let it sub or Calm Mind or any of that good stuff. Yeah, I just knock you again. That crit didn't matter. I 2-hit KO'd you anyway. And yeah, we got to see Giga Impact pop off. Now, the Mega Medicham miss was definitely huge. However, I would have been able to fire off my Moonblast anyway. They obviously would have pivoted out, but we are able to go ahead and win. I'll be right back. Alright, we have Louder God Pabio right here, and is Mono 6-0'd by Heatran if I had my Magma Storm squad, so that's interesting. I'll leave Feeny here against this thing and just go for Moonblast right away. As they recover it off. Why did that do nothing? Wow. I'm assuming that was a low roll, because 47 should not be the damage output that I'm doing right now. I have 8 Magma Storms, so I gotta play them smart here, but it's very spammable against this team. Like, Moltres can get powered on Roosts, which I really like, but... Also, they don't have a ground type, so I just Volt Switch around their team. And they pretty much have to go Chansey every time. Which I just get in Pokemon like my Pinsir on. And click Return. Now, Flame Body is a thing. And Pinsir is probably my best breaker here. Magearna comes in. That's not AV. I'm just gonna Scald it. I'm just gonna Taunt it. As this guy's going for game, turn 2, 3, sorry. Let's have a Scald. If you have Thunderbolt, you have Thunderbolt, but I'm not risking my Magnezone or my Ferrothorn here. That would be dumb. Sorry, my Heatran. I don't know why I said Ferrothorn. Taunt you as well. As they S-Toss, that's fine. I can have Heatran take the hits, but I feel like Torn is just better. Because I just click Knockoff now. Or, you know what, Hurricane on the Sableye coming in is fine too. Because Hurricane into Z-Hurricane is going to get rid of Sableye right there. And that's why I clicked Hurricane the first time. I was going to knock off initially, but I opted against that. What do you have? Are you really... Is your plan really just go for game turn 3? 9 now? You tried to turn 3. Yeah, what's your... I'm just gonna Rocks. That Oko's. Okay, then. I'll go Kartana now. Smart Strike it up. They could think I'm bluffing. If they don't bother checking, okay. Moltres is here. I always go with Tapu Fini on Moltres. Yeah, so they're gonna go for the Flamethrower. It doesn't do any damage at all right there. They knew I was Scarf, so I'm surprised they made a safe Flamethrower play, but this gives me a Scald here, and I think Scald Fini with Taunt is just gonna wear down their team. Yeah, you're not roosting. Definitely not happening, man. There's that. Have a Scald again. I think they have to preserve this for Flame Body too. They just got out of there. Yeah, that was definitely over. Don't end it off. I'll be right back. Alright, final match right here is going to be up against this balanced squad, which I think I can very easily break through with my Mega Pinsir plus Magnezone core. Gonna go ahead and leader it with my Torn against Hippo, I think, yeah. Because Hippo isn't annoying. I can just... I don't want to take a Toxic. Let's U-turn out on the Toxic. As they go for Rocks. Thankfully, double Defog is gonna help me out right here. They're gonna go Tang. Or even Pex could make sense, I guess, but I do have Taunt, thankfully. You wouldn't go Celesteela. They know they need Celesteela, so I don't think they're ever going to bring it in here. They should just keep it in the back for Magnezone. Yeah, Tang makes sense right there. I'm going to go Torn, not expecting a Sleep Powder right here. More so anticipating the... Yeah, they tried to catch my Tran. I was expecting the Grass type move or the Earthquake right there would be the two plays. I just knock off here into their Torn. I can actually take their hit, so I'm going to Z here. And because the Hurricane doesn't knock me out and mine knocks theirs out, I'm willing to risk this tie right here. As I do win that tie and knock them out. Okay, so big tie. However, I think they might have clicked Hurricane. I don't know. I never will know. They might have U-turned for all I know. I'll knock this off too. Hello? Actually, I don't want my Feeny getting poisoned, so let's just go Feeny now. As they just Scald. They don't even bother getting up T-Specs. Okay, I'll taunt this. As Tang comes in. Always go Torn. On the Earthquake. I'm not going Heatran. They're just playing off chokes. Toxapex comes in. I'll U-turn out into Tapu Fini. On the Scald. Hit him up with a Taunt on the Toxic. Not happening. Just gonna fish for a burn against the Tangrowth. I don't get it. I'm gonna go Torn here. They do have Sleep Powder. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Well, I can't get swept by this, so I gotta go Heatran now. As they Psychic. Annoying, but not the end of the world. I can just Rocks up. They do have Focus Blast and Miss. Yikes, that sucks for them. But Heatran's here for this Pokemon, so... They go for Thunder now. And then they hit a Focus Blast. Okay, not the end of the world. I actually just get to bring in my Pinsir now and click Return. They don't switch into this. Celesteela comes in. Takes a really sizable chunk. Let's go Magnezone here on the Hippo double. Very predictable double, but I didn't think I have business predicting right there. I can try to U-turn out here on the Pex coming in. And then obviously I'll defog eventually. Why is your Celesteela taking so much damage is what I'm wondering. I get my U-turn out, interestingly. Let's get in Magnezone here and click Flash Cannon. Just so Hippo can't come back in, right? Tangrowth comes in and just... It's Fizz Def Tang, yeah, because I had Sleep Powder, so it just straight up dies to that. I go Tapu Fini now. I'm just gonna taunt Nature's... No, sorry, I don't have Nature's Madness on this team. Keep on forgetting that. I just taunt you. On the Thunder. Yeah, I can't lose to Pinsir. I mean Toxapex, sorry. That's why I'm okay with this scenario. So let's just go ahead and do that right there. And, I guess Torn Hurricane is my best play. Toxapex comes in. Probably just gonna recover it up, right? No, they Toxic, so they're risking this right here. This Tornadus has been coming through this live with the Hurricanes, I'm not gonna lie. It's been doing the work. Tornadus, you're so good. I love Tornadus. Tornadus MVP. What was that, 5 in a row? This Tornadus is insane. Autotomize I don't think can sweep me if I just U-turn to cart right now. Oh, well, now I just got into this and clicked Thunderbolt twice. Yeah, that'll be that. Oh, never mind. I don't think I choke though, because Cortana plus Pinsir takes you on. So I just Sacred Sword here. They get some lefties, but... Yeah, that's in range of this. I clicked it just to click it, but that's going to be that. We end up going 7-0. Nearly took the last game. Had I not had more health on my Mega Pinsir, or my Cortana rather, that could have been bad, but we were able to come through. I did hope you all enjoyed. You can find this team down below in the description. I would recommend, if you're taking it seriously, change it to Swords Dance, but Giga Impact is very fun, as you guys saw against that Garchomp earlier, so I will see you next time. Later.